Hello everyone and welcome to an awesome new Black Ops 2 video which is going to show you guys all of the score streaks within Black Ops 2 multiplayer, how they all work, how score streaks differentiate themselves from the normal kill streaks we've seen in previous Call of Duty games. So first of all, you may be wondering why I haven't covered all of this Black Ops 2 information over the past few days. That's because I've actually been at Gamescom, the huge event happening in Germany for this week at the time of uploading the video, and I actually got access to play Black Ops 2 for several hours. I probably played it for close to 10 hours over the 2-day period I was in Germany at Gamescom. It was epic fun. I'm here to give you guys some information, some insight into how these score streaks actually work. I'll be doing the same with other perks and other guns as well in separate videos over the coming days, so look forward to those, but today is all about the score streaks. So on the screen now you can see all of the score streaks that are available to play at the Gamescom event which had Black Ops 2 multiplayer. You must remember that Black Ops 2 multiplayer at the Gamescom event was in alpha build, so things are still being changed and adjusted. So some of these things could be changed, new kill streaks could be added and taken away, but at the moment this is what's happening with Black Ops 2 multiplayer and the score streaks. I'm just going to run you through how score streaks work. Rather than needing a certain amount of kills, you actually need a certain amount of points. Points could be gained from kills, assists, calling in UAVs and getting UAV assists, capturing domination points, planting bombs, killing people that are planting a bomb, killing people that are on a point, capturing a point. Loads of ways to do it. That's why it's fantastic. I honestly think this is the greatest scoring system for the kill streaks within a Call of Duty game ever. I really like it. I think they've done a fantastic job of it. But jumping in, first of all, the first score streak is the RCXD returning from Black Ops 1, needing 325 points. Almost identical to the RCXD from Black Ops 1, maybe a tad weaker I'd say. That's the only change I noticed. Second one here is the UAV, worth 375 points. This was amazing. I honestly can't recommend UAV enough in Black Ops 2. I love using it in all the Call of Duty games anyway, but the fantastic thing about the new score streak system in Black Ops 2 is that once you have a UAV in the air, any kills that your teammates get once your UAV is in the air gets you a UAV team kill assist, and that means I actually managed to just have a UAV up in the air and go from the UAV all the way to the Dragonfire kill streak without getting a single kill, and it's fantastic. I'll be covering perks in another video, and Hardline and UAV work fantastically well together, but I'll talk about that within the perks video. Basically, UAV is a fantastic kill streak. I'd highly recommend it. The next one here is the Hunter Killer. This one is worth 400 points. It's pretty epic. You basically throw it out of your arm and it then goes and locks onto an enemy, sort of flies through the air, comes down and smashes into them and kills them. Unless you've got flak jacket on, then you're actually protected from it, or unless you manage to run away and get into cover, then it could just hit the wall and miss. Pretty cool kill streak. If I refer to them as kill streaks, then you understand that they're basically part of a new score streak system, but the Hunter Killer is very, very cool. Next one's a care package worth 450. This is just a standard care package you probably will have seen from all the other Call of Duty games. Counter UAV again works in the same way. I didn't actually use the counter UAV from what I remember, so I'm not sure if the counter UAV does the same thing as the normal UAV. If it did, I'd be tempted to have them both on just to see how many points I could accumulate just from getting assists, but as far as I'm aware, the counter UAV doesn't work in the same way as UAV. The Guardian was the kill streak we saw within the trailer. That's worth 500 points. Basically, it's a microwave emitter, heats up the water molecules within inside the enemies, basically heating them up and burning them from the inside. I did actually get killed by this once, and once you're sort of within the radius of the Guardian, it's very hard to move out of the way, and you're kind of screwed. You've got to be checking your corners and making sure you're not running into this thing, otherwise there's pretty much no way of getting away from it. The next one is the Hellstorm missile. This is a really awesome one. It's similar in a way to the Predator missile, except it works differently because it drops a cluster bomb basically on the enemy, so it basically covers a larger radius, and it means you can get group kills with it, and you can get group kills over two sides of a wall. For example, if you drop it in the middle, because it's a cluster bomb, it will go on either side, so that's really awesome. Definitely recommend that as well. The next one here is a Lightning Strike, one of the score streaks I pointed out within the trailer, which was easy to miss. Very similar to the mortar team within Black Ops 1. Basically, With the lightning strike, you place down 3 points on the map and it will drop basically missiles onto those points, and when I used it, it was pretty strong. They've done a great job of it. It was definitely more powerful than the mortar team from Black Ops 1, and once you've got a UAV up in the air and you use it at the same time, or you're on some sort of objective based map, then the lightning strike works fantastically well. I definitely recommend that as well. The death machine here, I actually got the death machine very early on when I was playing Black Ops 2, and it's nowhere near as good as it was in Black Ops 1. You actually have to slow your movement down and actually zoom in to get better accuracy. Otherwise, there's quite a big spray from the death machine, and it is pretty easy to actually get killed by it. If you're trying to shoot someone at a long distance and they've got an assault rifle, they're easily going to outgun you. So you've got to be careful. Basically, got to use it like a submachine gun or stay indoors, and then you can do some serious damage with it. Next one is a sentry gun worth 650, which is the same sentry gun we've seen in all the other Call of Duty games back again. Next one is the war machine, which I used myself, and it's basically a huge noob tube, or for you guys who don't understand that, it's a huge grenade launcher, and you just run around with it firing I think there's 4 rounds before you have to reload, and you get a decent amount of ammo, but once all the ammo's run out, then it disappears. You can't use it anymore. If you actually die while using it, you keep it. It's only once all the ammo's gone, so that's interesting. Not highly keen on this kill streak. If you've got flak jacket, you can withstand it quite easily. This is where flak jacket really will come into play as being one of the key perks, because there's lots of explosive kill streaks, and the grenades are very powerful, and again I'll talk about this within the perk video a little bit more. The next one here is the Dragonfire. Love this kill streak, can't praise it enough. It is the quad rotor we've basically seen loads of times before, and you can control it yourself, go higher, lower, and you can shoot people with it. You can zoom in to get better accuracy. If you stay too low, you can get shot down really easily, but you do need to get close to kill the enemy, otherwise it's really hard to aim. So you want to find that balance between being high up in the air and low enough to actually shoot the enemy. That's the key thing with the Dragonfire, but as I said, a really good kill streak. Next one is the AGR. Basically a big mech machine which you can go around and shoot enemies with cannons, missiles on there as well, but it can be human controlled or computer controlled. If it's computer controlled, you can throw it into the enemy spawn, and once it drops out of its crate, it'll instantly control itself. I believe you can actually switch between human controlled and computer controlled very easily. That would be interesting. I didn't get to use it too much, unfortunately. I want to get more hands on with that, hopefully before Black Ops 2 comes out, to see what it's like. But again, a cool kill streak. And the next one here is a stealth chopper, which basically appears off the enemy's radar when you've called it in, so they can't be shot down. Next one here is the Orbital VSAT, worth 900 points. A lot of you guys will be really interested in this, because it's essentially the Blackbird from Black Ops 1. I was playing with Pro Syndicate, or the Syndicate Project, when he got this kill streak. Really awesome, love it, just the same as Black Ops 1. I know I did a video about kill streaks in Black Ops 2, and one of the kill streaks you guys really wanted to see come back again was a Blackbird, and it is. That's epic. I'm really happy about that. Next one here is the Escort Drone, worth 1000 points, and it's very similar to the AH-6 Overwatch within Modern Warfare 3. It basically follows you around, protecting you. Awesome kill streak again. The Warthog here, worth 1025. So that's basically the difference between the Escort Drone and the Warthog is maybe 1 assist or so. So these kill streaks are very closely ranked. Powerful developers think these kill streaks are similar in a way to the Strafe Run. It sort of goes across the map, hovering across the map, and will shoot at enemy targets while doing sort of scans around the map. That's what I would compare it to anyway, the Strafe Run. The EMP system here, worth 1050. We all know what the EMP does. Basically neutralizes all enemy kill streaks and electronics, and just makes their HUD disappear as well. Basically can't see very much on their screen. The next one here is the Lodestar. Now, I didn't realize what this was, because the image of it, as you can see on the screen here, looks very similar to the SR-71, and I was playing with another YouTuber called Ollie43. He actually got this kill streak and used it against me, and it's basically like controlling the Reaper missile, and it is insane. I was sort of half in a building, and I was like, you know, I'm safe from this thing, and he calls it in, and it lands just as the just by the open door, and the blast radius of it killed me with inside. So it's a really powerful kill streak, and that's why you're going to be seeing it on the bottom 4 here, because the bottom 4 here are super powerful. Next one here is the VTOL warship, which I didn't actually see anyone use. I didn't even use it myself, but I believe it's basically the chopper gunner from Black Ops 1, which is another kill streak I really wanted to see back. back, which is the exact same as a K9 unit, the next one here, which is another kill streak we all wanted to see back. So we've got the Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and K9, perhaps Treyarch watching my videos, I don't know, but I'm very happy about that. Now the K9 units I actually got several times while playing Black Ops 2, and they wrecked it. They were awesome. I'm trying to work with Activision to see if I can get some of that gameplay here onto my channel. I'll keep you guys updated on that, but the K9 unit, basically the attack dogs from Black Ops 1 were awesome. Highly recommend that. Scorestreak, really, really good. And the final one here was the Swarm, which we saw at the end of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer. Basically a load of hovering missiles in the air, which then come down and swoop down on anyone that's outside in the open, which you can lock onto, and they stay in the air for about a minute or so. You basically just have to stay inside when this kill streak is up in the air. Another writer for the information site charlieintel.com, Matt, he actually got this kill streak several times and it just destroyed. I was actually against him when he got it and it killed me several times. That's the highest score streak in the game at the moment. As I said, this is the alpha, more things could be added. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I wanted to go through all of these score streaks one by one and talk you through them and let you know what they're all about. I'll be covering some of the guns or my favourite setup from the Black Ops 2 Gamescom event in a future video as well, and running you guys through the perks, what are the great perks from my experience and what are the not so good perks from my experience. But I really hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you're new and definitely hit that like button. I really appreciate it when you do so. You can now click on screen to check out more videos of mine, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Black Ops 2 multiplayer so far and which one of these kill streaks you would prefer. And what I'd like to know from you guys are the 3 score streaks you would choose from this list. So list me number 1, 2 and 3 and see which ones you guys are leaning towards as being your favourite score streak. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on one of my future videos.